Did you know that Australia is 32 times larger than the United Kingdom, yet 80% of tourists only visit 3 cities? That means you're missing out on some of the most incredible destinations on Earth. Today, we're revealing the top 10 must-visit places in Australia, including hidden gems that most travelers never discover, plus insider tips on when to visit each destination for the best experience and value. Welcome to Destination Check, and if you're ready to explore Australia beyond the typical tourist trail, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic travel guides. Let's start our countdown at number 10 with Melbourne, Australia's undisputed cultural capital. While Sydney might grab all the headlines, Melbourne is where Australians go when they want the best coffee, street art, and food scene in the country. This city has been voted the world's most livable city multiple times, and once you experience the famous laneway culture, you'll understand why. The best time to visit Melbourne is between March and May, when the weather is perfect and you can enjoy the city's incredible outdoor dining scene. Here's an insider tip most tourists miss. Skip the main shopping streets and head straight to the hidden laneways like Hosier Lane and AC/DC Lane, where you'll find street art that changes almost daily and coffee shops that locals have been keeping secret for years. Coming in at number 9 is the Great Barrier Reef, accessible through Cairns or Port Douglas. This isn't just any reef system, it's the world's largest coral reef system, stretching over 2,300 kilometers and visible from space. Despite what you might have heard about coral bleaching, there are still pristine sections of this reef that will absolutely blow your mind. The best time to experience the Great Barrier Reef is between May and October, when the water is clearest and the weather is most stable for diving and snorkeling. Here's what most tour companies won't tell you. Instead of booking the crowded day trips to the popular reef sections, choose the smaller, less visited outer reef locations. Yes, they cost a bit more, but you'll have an almost private experience with the coral and marine life. At number 8, we have Sydney, and yes, it made our list, but not for the reasons you think. Sure, the Opera House and Harbour Bridge are iconic, but Sydney offers so much more than just pretty photos for your Instagram feed. This city perfectly blends urban sophistication with some of the world's most beautiful beaches, all wrapped around one of the most stunning harbors on the planet. The ideal time to visit Sydney is during spring, from September to November, when the weather is warm but not scorching, and the city comes alive with festivals and outdoor events. Here's your insider tip. Everyone goes to Bondi Beach, but locals prefer Coochie Beach for its more relaxed vibe and better swimming conditions, plus you'll find much better value restaurants and cafes in the area. Now we're moving into nature's masterpieces, starting with number 7, Uluru and Katajuta in the heart of Australia's Red Centre. This isn't just a big rock in the desert, this is one of the most spiritually significant places on Earth for Aboriginal Australians, and the energy you feel here is absolutely indescribable. The monolith rises 348 meters above the surrounding desert, but it extends another 2.5 kilometers underground. Visit between April and September when daytime temperatures are comfortable, and you can actually enjoy hiking around the base. Most people only focus on Uluru, but here's what you need to know. Katajuta, also known as the Olgas, is just as spectacular and far less crowded. The Valley of the Winds walk at Katajuta offers some of the most incredible desert landscapes you'll ever see. Number 6 takes us to the Blue Mountains, just 90 minutes west of Sydney. This UNESCO World Heritage Area gets its name from the blue haze created by the oil from the millions of eucalyptus trees, and it's an adventure playground that most international visitors completely overlook. You'll find dramatic cliff formations, charming mountain towns like Leura and Katoomba, and some of the best hiking in Australia. The perfect time to visit is during autumn, from March to May, or spring from September to November, when the weather is mild and the fall colors are spectacular. Here's your insider tip. Take the Scenic Railway at Scenic World in Katoomba. It's the world's steepest railway and gives you access to incredible viewpoints and walking tracks that most tourists never see because they stick to the main lookouts. At number 5, we have Kakadu National Park in the Northern Territory, and this place will completely change how you see Australia.
This isn't just a national park, it's a living cultural landscape that has been continuously inhabited by Aboriginal people for over 40,000 years. The rock art galleries here contain some of the oldest continuous art tradition in the world, and the park covers an area the size of Slovenia. Visit during the dry season from May to September, when roads are accessible and wildlife congregates around permanent water sources. Most tour groups rush through the main sites, but here's what you should do. Book an Aboriginal guided cultural tour. These guides share stories and knowledge that have been passed down for thousands of generations, giving you insights into the land that you simply cannot get anywhere else. Number 4 brings us to the Whitsunday Islands, and if you've ever dreamed of sailing through crystal clear waters between tropical islands, this is your destination. The Whitsundays consist of 74 islands, most of them uninhabited, sitting right in the heart of the Great Barrier Reef. Whitehaven Beach here has sand so pure it's 98% silica and stays cool even on the hottest days. The best time to sail the Whitsundays is between April and September, when you'll have consistent trade winds and minimal rainfall. Here's the insider secret. Instead of staying at the expensive island resorts, base yourself in Airlie Beach on the mainland and book sailing trips from there. You'll pay half the price and get the same incredible experiences. Plus, Airlie Beach has a fantastic backpacker vibe and great restaurants. Now we're into the top 3, the hidden gems that will make you feel like a true explorer. At number 3 is Tasmania, specifically Hobart and Cradle Mountain Lake St. Clair National Park. Most Australians call it Tassie, and it's the island state that even many Australians haven't properly explored. Tasmania has the cleanest air in the world, incredible wilderness that feels prehistoric, and a food and wine scene that rivals anywhere in Australia. Hobart is home to Mona, the Museum of Old and New Art, which is unlike any museum you've ever experienced. The best time to visit Tasmania is during summer, from December to March, when you can combine city exploration with wilderness hiking. Here's what makes Tasmania special. You can have a world-class dining experience in Hobart in the morning and be hiking through ancient rainforest and Cradle Mountain by afternoon. The contrast is incredible, and because it's an island, everything feels more intimate and authentic. Number 2 might surprise you. It's the Kimberley region in Western Australia, and this is for travelers who want to experience the real Australian outback. The Kimberley is larger than California, but has a population of only 40,000 people. You'll find ancient gorges that have been carved by water over millions of years, waterfalls that flow year-round, and Aboriginal rock art that dates back 60,000 years. This region is only accessible during the dry season from April to September, when the roads are passable. Most of the Kimberley is only accessible by 4-wheel drive or scenic flights, so you need to book specialized tours well in advance. The effort is worth it because you'll see landscapes that look like they're from another planet and experience Aboriginal culture in its most authentic setting. And now for our number 1 destination, Australia's best kept secret, Lord Howe Island. This UNESCO World Heritage Island sits 600 kilometers east of the Australian mainland and has a permanent population of just 350 people. Here's what makes it extraordinary. Only 400 tourists are allowed on the island at any one time, which means you'll never experience crowds. The island has pristine coral reefs for snorkeling, hiking trails through subtropical forests, and beaches that you might have completely to yourself. Lord Howe Island is accessible year-round, but you need to book months in advance because of the visitor limits. This is our number 1 pick because it represents everything Australia is famous for in one incredible location. Stunning beaches, unique wildlife, including birds found nowhere else on Earth, world-class diving and snorkeling, and that sense of being at the edge of the world. It's Australia's most exclusive destination, and once you experience the untouched beauty of Lord Howe Island, everywhere else will feel crowded. From cultural capitals like Melbourne to hidden islands like Lord Howe Island, Australia offers incredible diversity for every type of traveler. Whether you're seeking urban sophistication, natural wonders, or authentic cultural experiences, these 10 destinations showcase why Australia should be at the top of your travel bucket list. Which Australian destination is going on your bucket list?
Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Destination Check for more amazing travel guides that take you beyond the typical tourist trail.